Hey everyone, Eric Johnson here. Um, so let me tell you a little bit about me and how I got here and what I'm doing in the program and all that fun stuff. So currently I work here at Jacksonville State in the Human Resources Department. I'm the employment manager, so I handle a lot of the things related to hiring people, onboarding, the pre-employment process, posting jobs, things of that nature. Prior to that, most of my career, 20 whatever years, was spent in retail management. So, a lot of customer service and training and onboarding and, a lot of things that transferred, into my position in human resources here at JSU. Prior to that, I graduated from JSU with a communication degree. I really enjoyed the biggest thing I enjoyed was working with Mike Paris doing the radio broadcasts. So I've always had a love for sports. I really enjoyed that aspect of the communications degree. Doing the all the broadcasts and everything. And my dream was to work for ESPN Radio. But so fast forward all these years later, and how am I working on my master's degree here? So I started a few years ago with another degree. I took a class, and I did well in it, but it wasn't something that I was extremely interested in. So I was like, well, I'll give a sports management class, a thought. And so I took that course, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of things that I can relate to, stories and cases and things like that. I was very familiar with. So I think it was a much more relatable. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to switch majors and start doing this. And so here we are, it's summer of 23, and I'm working on my internship with the athletics department and, taking this class with you guys. So I only have two more classes in the fall, and then I'm done. I graduate. So I'm on that end of the journey. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel finally. I will say it's been tough. As an adult doing this, I should have done this. I mean, you're an adult, when you're in school, but working is, I guess, what I'm saying. All these years later, it's very tough. Doing both. So, any recommendation I can give is, continue school when you're done with your undergraduate. Go ahead and do your master's. Get it all knocked out when you're younger, because it is so much tougher when you're older. I know some of you in the class, in the same situation, so you completely understand. But um, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. I really enjoy football for the most part. That's like my number one sport. Big NFL fan. I'm a Patriots fan. Not a lot of those in these parts, but big supporter of the Patriots. Um, and then down the list from there, I enjoy basketball during the NBA playoffs or the maybe the Final Four, in basketball playoffs. I don't enjoy watching baseball, but I love going to baseball games. So I'd love going to the JSU baseball games and any other games that I can get to. Um, but yeah, those are probably my top sports. That I really enjoy. Um, and I've ran a fantasy football league for like 15 years now, which made me really gain an appreciation for all the things that go on behind the scenes. All those contract negotiations and trades and injury reports, and all those kind of things. So I think that kind of helps feed into it too. I really like all the behind the scenes stuff. So my ultimate goal, if I choose to pursue a career in sport management, I think would be on the administrative side. I'm doing my internship with the athletics department, so seeing that information, and working closely with them all the time anyway on my day to day, job duties, is giving me I guess a behind the scenes look at things that happen in an athletics department. So I think doing that aspect of it would be something I would enjoy, or would be a natural transition for me, with my management experience um, and human resources experience. So I think that would be something that would be a natural progression, or I could take my skills, my transferable skills, and use them in that realm as well. And I think I would bring something different to the table too, as somebody that's older, or doesn't necessarily come from the sports world. I think I have a little bit different perspective. So I think, that would be beneficial for me as well. So look forward to, working with you guys, through this class and in the future. And if you have any questions or need anything in human resources, feel free to reach out to me, and go Gamecocks.